Oh, we're recording. As we're staring at the camera, it's been a long day. Hi and welcome to my channel. I hope you're having a great day today. I am, because the postman come again. And when I say the postman, I mean I think an entire courier company. So I've been waiting on these for a while. I bought them all from the Revolution Beauty website and they finally arrived, so I've got a lot to go through. So whilst my geriatric dog snores in the background, one of the first items I got was the Revolution Banana Light Baking Powder. I won't open it because it will go everywhere, but daughter behind the camera, can we zoom in on that? So I also bought her one for her own shape. She got the translucent one and absolutely loved it, so I can't wait to use mine. I've just taken the sticker off, but I don't think I want to coat the entire table in baking powder just yet. And the next item I got was Revolution's Beam Dream. So it's Face and Body Illuminating Primer and it's called Glow. So this actually feels a bit light. Maybe I've already taken it. No, I haven't taken it out of the box. Again, people, why do we use great big boxes for little tiny products? Oh, this is very pretty. Oh, look, it's rose gold completely all the way through. So as I said, this is Beam Dream. So let's have a look. It's probably got its little safety. No, it doesn't have a little safety thing on. So I'll do a little tiny dot. Oh, okay. It's quite white and creamy. But it goes pink. Oh, it goes rose gold. Let's see if we can get this on camera. Oh, we're trying. Yeah, little. Anyway, that is absolutely beautiful. So let's see what else is in the haul pile. Now the next item is Revolution's Glass Liquid Skin. So this is Illuminating Skin Primer too. I just love everything that sparkles. From my daily life where I talk to serial killers all day, it's actually nice to come home and play girly things. So I absolutely love doing that. And so, oh, this reminds me of, I have MAC's Prep and Prime in the rose gold colour. I know it's called something else, but I call it the rose gold colour. So this is something, this will need to be shaken up quite a lot because it has settled. So I won't open that just yet because I don't want to get a great big chunk of fluid without the pretty stuff in. But this is Glass Liquid Skin Illuminating Skin Primer, and there's no details. It's basically you put it where you would put your primer and it would just give you a healthy glow underneath your foundation. Now the next item I got is called Revolution's Conceal and Define in Infinite. So there we go. It's a beautiful rose gold colour again, purely because I'm in love with rose gold. It said it has more coverage in 16-hour wear. Let's see what we've got. We've probably got a little paddle brush. Yep, kind of. Well, it's very light. Oh wow. Talk about coverage. It's got some fantastic coverage there. I won't go too close because it's just basically my skin, but you'll see it beside the illuminating primer there. So that worked. Like that one. Thanks Coco for all that snoring in the background as usual. This next one is Conceal and Define. Oh, I keep getting fluff on me. I can see it again. Anyway, this is a full coverage conceal and contour. So in this, now this is CO1, which is I think one of their lowest and lightest colours. Likely will go to my daughter who is this colour. So she'll probably grab this straight after I've done this swatching. It is very light, but they have, I think it was about 48 colours or something. There's a massive range of colours, and then they're moved into groups of light and fair and medium, blah 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 blah, throughout to the very dark skin. So this is a pretty nice coverage, and I think that would sit nicely. We'll see if our expert can get it on a nice, beautiful. Thank you, I got the thumbs up. So let's see what else we've got. Now, as we know, I'm pretty late to the party with makeup and all of the different collabs and everything, but I am getting there. But I fell in love with Revolution's chocolate boxes, basically. So I have no idea how many palettes here. I haven't bought the lot yet. There are some that I won't buy because I think that they're just the color story just sort of doesn't make sense to me, but these ones did. So we have lots. We have highlighter palettes and eyeshadow palettes. So we'll just go quickly through them. I'm not going to swatch every single one because we'd be here until midnight and I'm sure you've got better videos to watch. So we'll just start. So the first one I have is I Love Revolution in the Cherry. So this is a mini palette. So we'll have a look at this. We actually had to open them because one of them was broken and I've had to fix it. So I've actually had a quick look at most of these. This is almost what I've got on tonight. So this is, I'll just try and cover that so you're not getting the ring light in your face. So this is a really nice sort of autumnal into winter sort of colour. So I like that. That's a quick one that we can put into our handbags and just sort of carry around. So I definitely like that one. It is all shimmer except for this deeper red here and the burgundy down here. These are already making me hungry, but the next one we have is the I Love Revolution Chalk Mint Mini Eyeshadow Palette. So let's have a look at this one. I'm trying to grow my nails, so I'm going to be using a nail file to open these. It is clean, I promise you that. So I'll open it. Oh, look how cute that is. It's so cute. So I'll open it and we're just going to cover the mirror with some post-it notes because that way you don't get the ring light and I don't get my face. So that's nice. Now this is a really, really pretty one. So this is like my total palette in one. So, you know, basically I can throw all the rest away. No, these are actually really, really lovely. A couple of shimmers, more mattes in this one, and I'm determined to find a green. I've always been told as a redhead I should wear green eyeshadow, which was probably said to me in probably 1978, but anyway, I will try it one day. But this is probably one that sort of gives me those hints about what sort of colour story I need to do. So let's see what else we've got, see what other colour stories we have. So we're at our third small palette out of 5 that we have. So this one is their nudes palette, so mini eyeshadow. So let's have a look in this one. Again, I love my nudes and I love my neutrals. So, oh, look at that, so cute. It's so weird. When I was selecting the palettes to buy, because they were all on half price, and as you know I say, if it's not half price, you don't buy it. But I was very conflicted because some of the palettes I bought are not flavours of chocolate I liked, but I bought them purely because of the palette inside, which is smart thinking. But, you know, there was one, I think it was like a dark chocolate, and I love dark chocolate. And I didn't buy it because I didn't like the colours, but it was just so frustrating to think that, you know, my favourite outside didn't match the inside. But anyway, oh my goodness, this is perfect again. So this is similar to the cherry one that we had, just slightly different, a couple of different mattes this time. I love the rose gold, so we'll grab, oh wow, 2 of the rose golds. I'll do a really quick swatch on the side of my hand. Oh, there's a bit of runoff from that, but as we can see, daughter behind the camera will give me the thumbs up. Yep. So that's our next palette. So we've got 2 more to go. Oh, need to be careful here because it does actually throw off a bit of powder. Now our next one is a rose gold palette. Now this is another eyeshadow palette. So we'll open it up. I don't think I even saw this one, but I can see the pictures on the back. So beautiful rose gold. This one will probably stay in here rather than going into my beauty collection. And we'll cover the mirror. Oh my goodness, I'm very shiny today. And we'll have a look at the colours. Another beautiful rosy, sort of rose gold basically. This is new to me. So this is almost a matte mustard. So it's not one that I've actually tried before. I have difficulty with some colours and I think that one might be a bit tricky for me. But I'm certainly going to give it a try. So that is absolutely pretty. And the last small palette that we have is another rose gold. It is a rose gold glow this time, and it is a highlighter and an illuminator duo. So let's open it up. Beautiful, there we go. Now from the outside, well, one's shiny and one's matte. So, well, low sheen I'd call it. So this is the eyeshadow and this is the bronzer and highlighter set. So we'll have a look at those. Oh, that is so cute. The others don't have this, but when we look at this one, take off the plastic, it actually has like the melting chocolate light on the front of the palette too. So that is absolutely gorgeous. So we have a really nice large glowy one, which is like, you know, for your collarbones when I get mine back soon, I promise. And then a really nice rose gold for your highlighting. I absolutely adore that. I'm new to highlighting, as we know, so this one is going to be one that I am looking forward to playing with. So I'm so excited, just like Christmas. Now I did get actually a palette that's not part of the chocolate range, and this is Revolution's Flawless 3 Resurrection. So this is ultra eyeshadows. I'm not going to try and read the French though, of course. So let's open it and have a look. Flawless Resurrection Ultra. eyeshadows. I think I said ultra. If I didn't, that's what I meant to say. Oh, see, there's the fluff. I just saw it go into the camera line. That's okay. I'm sure it's just me. Oh, it's beautiful on the outside. I won't show you because you're actually going to see my scary office behind you that I won't show you. So those that want to pause, you can see what I'm looking at from being on camera. Oh no, we need to get a couple more post-it notes this time before I turn it around. So this should sort of hide some of it, especially daughter behind the camera. So there you go. I don't like these little tiny circles, and I should have known that before I purchased this one. To me, this is, well, when I see the small ones, I think of those tiny, oh sorry, I just spat. I think of those tiny ones that we had when we were kids and we were first starting out, and they would sort of give you these cheap ones, and they always were so chalky that they just fall out everywhere, and you'd end up with just a mess. Now, oh, it does smell nice though. It smells nice and clean. Hopefully I just didn't put brown on my nose. But it's a very neutral palette, so it will get used. It'll be when I need to have a look at a colour that may not be in one of the other 400 nudes and neutral palettes I've just bought. So when my delivery arrived from England, and it only took like maybe 2 weeks to come, this was the one that was actually broken inside. So I have repaired it. So I've learned how to repair a broken pan. So let's have a look. There is just one colour which I do like, so I did care about repairing it. Now there's a lot of how-tos online that I found that use alcohol, like isopropyl. But for me, I prefer to not use something with alcohol in it, purely because I'm 18 months sober, yay. But I had to fix this one, and another option was micellar water. So I've used that. So it doesn't look as pretty as some people do, but that's my first ever attempt. So it's actually dry now because we did it last night. I'll just turn it so you're not going to get the mirror in your face. I hope that's okay, daughter behind the camera. Yep. So beautiful colours nonetheless, and we have some more greens to play with, and even there was a couple, oh I thought this one had the blues, no it doesn't. Just a few beautiful colours to try with. They're matte and shimmers as well, and yeah, I know it's upside down, but you guys know why I'm doing this. But yeah, this is something that is going to be, I don't know, I feel like this one should be just for like special occasions. I just think it's really, really pretty, even though one did break. But I mean, considering these come in 3 different boxes, they were all very, very well wrapped. It was just this one, and actually when we took the plastic off it, it was actually glued into this one, so that was a bit of concern too. But other than that, yeah, I'm very happy with this one, and I think it's quite cute. So that's the Emily Edit, the wants. So certainly what I wanted. Now we head into the big palettes. Now, when I said before that some of the palettes made me conflicted because I didn't buy them because I didn't like the colour story, but I would have bought them because of what the outer was. Well, this is one that really conflicted me. I hate white chocolate. Cannot stand white chocolate. In fact, we actually have a jar of white chocolate here from Toblerone. It did have dark chocolate and milk chocolate in it too. We ate all those, and there's only the white chocolates left, and no one in this house will eat them. So when I looked at this one, I really actually had to and ah a bit because I thought, oh, I don't like white chocolate and I don't want to look at a white chocolate palette. But I bought it because the colour story inside is absolutely beautiful. So let's have a look. Oh, it has a brush as well, so that's always good. So cover the mirror so we're not shining in your faces. But what do we get? We get another neutrals palette. This, I'm going to have to learn to start to sort of look beyond my neutrals and my rose pinks and my rose golds. But this one inside I had to have. I hate the yellow of the white chocolate sort of thing that they've done here. But I really, really love this palette, and there's so many beautiful shimmers in there. And oh, again, the rose gold. Let's have a look at some rose gold here. And we'll grab some on this big pink here. So we'll have a look how this one's done it. Yeah, it's okay. So, daughter behind the camera, can we get some close-ups? Wait for my thumbs up. Yeah, I think that was a thumbs up. So anyway, that is a very lovely one, and we'll see what else we have. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 to go. Now this one's called I Love Makeup. Now Someone can probably clarify this for me, but some of these say I Love Makeup and some of these say I Love Revolution. As far as I'm aware, Revolution has gone through about 6 or 7 different names, and there's Revolution Skincare, and there's all different sort of names under that umbrella. So this one's actually just called I Love Makeup London, and this is a guilt-free chocolate. This is called Chocolate Love. Now it's hot pink, so I almost didn't even bother looking at this one because of the outside. But when we open it up on the inside, are we guessing that we've got some more nudes? Yeah, so am I. Maybe I need to sort of start closing my eyes and just buying palettes. Again, all of these were on half price sale, so that's the reason I bought them. Oh no, look, I did go out. Look, we do have a hot pink in there, which actually matches the palette. So it's a bit more daring for me, but we will get there. This one here, I don't know how it's picking up on camera, but this is almost like an army green colour, and so is this one. So I think there might be a bit of a green tone there, but the others, definitely some mushroom and some burgundy in there as well. Now this one I actually bought for the outside rather than the inside. I'm a huge freak for mint chocolate, especially dark and mint chocolate. It's just amazing. So I'm really wanting some chocolate after all of this. I might have to send my son out to get some sundaes or something. But we'll have a look inside of this one. Now this one I know is a bit more daring. So this time I did actually go for the outside rather than the inside. And let's face it, sometimes people are better on the outside than they are on the inside. But we all know that we don't judge people by their appearances. And this one, oh, just taking out the brush. How is this? Look, I did brave. My daughter's rolling her eyes behind the camera. We have some greens. We have a bright yellow in there. So, I mean, it's no Jeffree Star mega sort of, you know, bloodlust or blood sugar, whatever it's called. But it's getting on to daring with me. And so I'm really looking forward to her doing some of these colour stories. Now, this doesn't make sense to me, but I know, and I'm learning, I'm watching a lot of YouTubers out there to see how I can do these sorts of colours, because as I said, I've always been raised to be told I'm a redhead, I should only wear neutrals, and so that's been sort of drummed in me for so long that you start to believe it. And you know, once I hit 40, I didn't care. You know, it's about my rules and not other people's rules on me. So it's things like this that I'm learning to do, and something I'm trying to share with my daughter, that really it's about being you and being your true self. And so I want to get into colours like this. I want to play with makeup like I never got to as a younger girl. So I'm raring to go with this palette. Now again, Coco, you can stop snoring now. Looking at palettes, this was one I didn't want to buy purely because I hate salted caramel. I don't understand salted caramel. I don't know why people put salt in their caramel. I'm at a loss, but the colour story inside here was something that I wanted to try out. So let's have a look. Let's open it. Oh, I tore that one. That's a good nail file. I have to get a rose gold nail file if I'm going to do these videos, because I need it to be rose gold. I can't believe I'm actually using a silver one. So take out the plastic. Oh, I'm very shiny. Cover it up with our mirrors things. See, look. So again, they have a smell. It's not chocolate, but they have a smell, but I'm not quite sure what it is. But anyway, we have some more green in this one. Again, it's very, very neutral, very, very nude, but like this one is actually iridescent. So if we do that one as a bit of a... No, it doesn't show up. No, it's not worth it. That would be just a nice sort of brow highlight, that one, I think. But just another one to give it a try. I was just reading the front of this one, and it has a word on here that it says fards, but I thought it actually said something different just here. But anyway, that's just my childish humour. Again, this one is I Heart Chocolate Pink Fizz. This one, it doesn't even have a picture on the outside, so I can't remember why I picked a pink one. I mean, I love pink, but I love pink because it sort of blends into the rose gold family. Oh wow, this is pastel. So cover up the mirror as we always do. I'm actually going to get some things made so I don't have to use my crappy post-it notes. But anyway, which are rose gold too. But how's this one? This is really, really pastel. So except for, oh, thank you brush. I have a collection of brushes down here in front of me now. This one is absolutely incredible. I don't know It's kind of this the shade of my top. It's absolutely beautiful, and I want to do something just so I can use that colour. So I really like this one. This is something I probably might have picked and thought, oh yeah, I won't go use that one, but it's just absolutely gorgeous. Again, we've also got lots of shimmers and a couple of mattes, so it's really for a nice sort of wintry evening. Like if I was going out for Christmas in July, because obviously it's summer here at Christmas time, that would be a colour story I'd love to start with and sort of add in some of this rose gold. But very pretty. So our next one now, this is called Death by Chocolate. This one is definitely one I like. If you can hear me over Coco's snoring. Puppy, are you okay down there? See, that stopped her. I don't know if you're hearing her on camera, but she snores very loud and she shares my bed. I have a 12-year-old beagle who I don't think is actually a beagle. She's more of a corgi shape, but she's very, very fat. God love her, and we've only recently adopted her. And we also have a Pomeranian cross puppy who's, well, I call her a puppy, but she's actually 3 next month. And they love each other, and they both share my bed, but they often snore very, very loudly, and wherever I am, so other puppies. But anyway, that one's gone. Another sort of neutral palette. Again, this is a really nice black down here. Sorry, I've got fluff on my nose. I always have. Actually, I call it fluff. It's likely to be dog hair. So because I have a long-haired Pomeranian, and she does shed quite a bit. But this is a beautiful neutral palette. I think I'm just going to have to hide these around the house. So whenever I want to do makeup, that there's a palette there for me and I can just sort of slap something on. I mean, today I couldn't wear makeup all day because I had to have Botox. I have severe migraines and I have to have Botox every 3 months. We're getting there. We're getting through the palettes and we're almost at the end, I promise. This one is I Heart Chocolate, and it's from the I Love Makeup range. This one I can see on the back as well. So this is, it's kind of a neutral palette, but it does have, oh no, actually it's got more of a creamy sort of set out on this one. So we'll just cover the mirror so we're not showing you all the serial killer stuff on the other side of my room. As you can see, on the floor again. I'll pick those up later. They'll need to be sterilised now because the dogs are on the floor too. So all of these shimmers here actually have some holographic properties to them. So they're not just a straight shimmer of the same colour. Like in this one, it's brown, but I'm actually picking up blue and purple and green and all different colours in there. So that is going to be really, really pretty. So I'm so excited. All I want to do is go and try these all on. Maybe I should do a video of me trying some of these on. Maybe I should pick the brightest colour of every palette and just put it on my face. But then again, maybe not. Let's see what else we've got. So next we have something that I think should never be together, and that is I Love Revolution Chocolate and Peaches. Now, peaches are not my favourite fruits in the world. Chocolate is one of my favourite fruits in the world. It does come from a tree. But this was just something I thought I would just give it a go. So it is bright luminous orange, peach, apricot. I don't know. It's a colour that I'm not in love with. Oh, and this one's brushes actually matches. But we'll go in and we'll have a look. I like how a lot of these sort of seem to have the same couple of neutral tones, and then they sort of throw in a few extra. So this is sort of like, you know, your peach tree or apricot tree. So when I'm thinking about what I'm going to do with some of these palettes, because I am new to using something that's not a neutral, I'm thinking of things like that. I'm trying to think of how the colour story is put together and how it would be created in nature, because if nature can get it right, we certainly can. Well, we can try. Some people are trying very hard to not make nature okay. But anyway, that's a whole nother conversation for a different day. But this is just a really pretty, this one, it looks black, but again, I can see those multiple pigments in there. So there is the purple and the blue and a bit of sort of this sort of colour in there as well. So it's very, very pretty. We have 3 to go, guys. You're holding in there. So the next palette we have is a bit cute. This is actually called Chocolate S'mores. Now, In Australia, we're not au fait on s'mores. You can get them occasionally at some of our supermarkets, but it's not something that we have because we usually don't have graham crackers, so or graham crackers as Americans like to pronounce it. So it's something that we have tried to reproduce sometimes here, but we're actually talking about makeup now, not food. So it's something that we actually might do on camera just because I like to try it. But to me, this looks like another cookie rather than a marshmallow. It looks like a cookie that has these two colours. I won't name them in case they want to sort of take over my channel, like as if someone's watching this. But anyway, this one is all brown. So when I started this channel all those weeks ago, like 3 weeks ago, I said I was terrified of a lot of palettes, especially Morphe palettes, because they have a lot of orange in them. And I've bought this one because it is orange. Now, I wore a top on one video the other day where I got cream all over me because it squirted out of the tube, and I was wearing a top like that. So if I can wear a top like that, why can't I have the matching makeup? Though you probably don't match it. But anyway, I'm going off on different tangents trying to think of different things I can do. But this is very much your chocolate palette. So I don't know why it's called s'mores, except that the names of the palette colours are like marshmallow, toast, roasted, cracker, broken biscuit. Oh, what do you do when your biscuits break when you're making your s'mores? Someone please tell me. Does that mean they also have no calories? Anyway, dipping in chocolate. So I'm really going to probably not lose the weight I want to lose when I'm using all of these chocolate palettes, but we'll see how we go. So the next one we have is I Love Revolution Chocolate Vice, and this is actually a black palette. So this one again, actually this looks like one of the other ones I think, but we will have a look. That is my son that's whistling now in the background. Cover it with our little plastic things. Can you hear that? He knows that we're recording, but that's okay. Boys will be boys, and sadly they turn into men. Oh, this one's really pretty actually. So we've got some really nice gold colours in there, some more of those apricot colours. And this is just another palette that I had to have this day. When I'm paying like $6 Australian each, I'm very happy with it. Oh, my daughter has just put out her hand. She goes, well, if you've already got some, I'll have this one. Daughter behind the camera gets a lot of this stuff because she's amazing and she deserves it. And it means that she'll actually talk to me. And I think I've left the best for last, though I'm not quite sure. But this is I Love Revolution. Well, I Heart Revolution Chocolate Rose Gold. So we have to get a rose gold large palette. This is the only one that there is, so this is the one that I had to have. This one will probably actually stay in here on the shelves purely because it's just so pretty. I love rose gold. The reason I love rose gold, and I know it's very popular, but I've actually loved rose gold for many, many years, purely because I found a bracelet one time that I was able to keep because no one had claimed it in time, and so it was always just a colour I loved. And then just before my husband passed away, the last piece of jewellery that he bought me was rose gold, and that was actually starting a collection. He bought me a ring, earrings and a necklace to match, and it was just the way that things were sort of going to go because rose gold became quite huge over the last 5 years. So just before he passed away, basically the week before he passed away, he bought me this most magnificent rose gold ring. So it's sort of become that's the way I'm grieving, is by having everything in rose gold. And so my love for him is now my love for rose gold. So I don't know, I'm waffling on, but you'll understand what I mean. And then we actually look at the palette and it is all rose gold. So lots of different shades, lots of different colours. We've got our mattes, we've got our shimmers. This one's even a bit of that khaki colour that we saw in one of the other palettes. This one, I don't want to call it baby poo yellow, but mums out there who may be watching this will know that colour. However, this one's got a shimmer in it and it smells a lot better too. But anyway, that's all. Oh, that's 6 brushes I think now on the floor. I think it is just a pretty palette, and as I said, I think that this one's more likely to stay here more for the aesthetic than rather for the use. When they're $5 and $6 each, it's okay to do that. So I'll show you them all in one final shot, and thank you for staying with me, and let's go through the last bit. So all in all, we did a pretty good haul. Maybe not that one. There is one more palette that went to daughter behind the camera, but this was fun. This is building a new collection. I have pretty much no makeup, so what you've seen me purchase over the last couple of weeks is the start of a collection. Before that I really don't have much, so pretty much it was sort of old out-of-date stuff from door-to-door salesman kind of thing, sales women basically. So this is where it all starts. So this is going to be fun. This is just what my daughter and I are doing as a bit of sort of therapy. It helps build our relationship back up as we continue our grief, but it also just sort of gives us some stuff to play with and, you know, joke around and do some amazing things. My daughter, when she's not behind the camera, does some incredible stage makeup and effects makeup, so there'll be some of those videos coming soon as well, and it's just about us sort of playing and being happy together. So I hope you're having a great day, and I hope that you're happy as well. I hope that you're loved by your family, and thanks for watching. So I'll see you next time.